My name is AJ. I am a hemophiliac of 31 years old, and yeah, I'm from Susanville originally. I live in Martinez now. Well, as a kid, I wasn't really allowed to do much school-wise because teachers were always worried about me getting a bleed, playing basketball or football or whatnot. So, interacting with other children was fairly difficult, so kind of made me shy in the long run. And after a while of getting bleeds in my body, it limited things that I could do, period, like running and such. And being able to play with kids wasn't really a possibility when you're stuck in the hospital 24/7 with bleeds. So I never really got a full childhood, so to say, because I was always in the hospital and my main interaction was with nurses. Never give up. There's no such thing as I can't or I won't or no. Those are all just figments of the imagination. There's nothing you can't do if you put forth a little bit of effort. Every hemophiliac always has I'll never have that problem happen to me, and I won't have bad joints until you get older, and then you have bad joints, and you're like, oh wow, it really does happen. No one ever really wants to listen to their peers as a kid or a child because they're always like, well, he's just telling me that so I don't do it. But really, they're telling you that because they have gone through the same problems as you and they know how well you can break. So they're letting you know previously so you don't have to go through the same stuff they do. But kids don't really comprehend that so much, and they just go about learning their own life mistakes. And it would just be better if, they comprehended how badly it could turn out for them in the long run. Just never give up and always know that you can do it, and no one can tell you no as long as you believe that you can do it. I have no real restraints. I always used to think that, I was restrained and I couldn't do something that I put my mind to, but martial arts, for instance. As a kid, I always seen my brother doing martial arts, and then I tried it once, tried to do a little ninja roll on my shoulder, and ended up paralyzed from the neck down for 6 months. So it kind of threw me away from wanting to do it, thinking that, I'll never be able to do this because the second I try to do something, it's instantly going to break me. But on my 21st birthday, I went into the Taekwondo class and started doing it, and surprisingly enough, it wasn't as bad as I thought, I could actually do this. This is something that I could do. And the whole time I always thought that because of hemophilia, I was never able to do the things that normal folks can do. And I was surprised to find out that I am capable of doing anything I put my mind to. Absolutely. I started off last year at a white belt, and I am now on the verge of a blue belt, 3 belts away from a black belt. And to teach other little kids and hopefully instruct other hemophiliacs and show them that they are capable of doing the same thing. I am a river guide, so every year for the past 10 plus years, they have been doing a disabled adventure outfitters where you take kids that have disabilities or have hemophilia, things that they don't think that they can do in real life, and we take them on the river and show them that there's nothing you can't do, even whitewater rafting that seems pretty crazy and hectic and something that you might get a bleed from really isn't all that bad if you just do it and you have the right people around you. So I give back to the community by guiding these young teens and children down the river, showing them that they're capable of doing anything that they want to. I will always have my mom's back, my brother's back, my sister's back, and in this community, every hemo has the back of the hemo next to them, and it's a great wealth of information. If I ever had some issues, I can always rely on my hemo family to, help me understand that. And being that it's a big, huge community, there's lots of people always willing to help you regardless of what problems you might have. Every hemophiliac that I've ever met has never really called me AJ. They're always like, what's up, brother? Super, super close. Never hold back. Always go 100% and don't say that bleeds will stop you because you're stopping you by saying that bleeds will stop you.